Good afternoon, morning, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning on in to the first Storytelling Panda audiobook stories. Today, on the first recording we're making, is going to be called The Birth of the White Rabbit. Without further ado, let's jump right on in. I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy the story. The Birth of the White Rabbit. Part 1. The Man and the Mundane. I came home in the same way I always do. Jacket from the rain, keys jingling in my hands like little ghosts. The lock turned and the door groaned open. Same hallway, same flickering light bulb above. Buzzing like it knew something I didn't. I didn't even bother saying a word. Just stepped inside. My footsteps echoed across the creaky floor. Deliberate, but not decisive. Just tired. I peeled off my wet coat and hung it over the back of my chair. My shoes came off with a thud. No rhythm, just gravity and habit. And oh, this place. This small place. Wallpapers curling out the corners like it was trying to let something go. A clock on the wall, ticking the wrong time on purpose. Bookshelves lined with half-finished books, like me, I guess. And in the corner sat a simple little picture frame face down. I couldn't bear to look at it anymore. It seemed too much. Poured myself coffee, not because I wanted it, but just out of routine. I didn't even drink it. Just held the cup, pretending like it meant something. Later in the bathroom, I stared at the sink longer than I had brushed my teeth. The mirror didn't give me anything back, just the outline of a man who used to be somebody else. I laid down that night still, but not restless. I didn't pray or say anything special while going to sleep. Just a simple whisper. Maybe tonight it all ends. Part 2. The Hallway of Masks. Click. My eyes opened, but not to morning, to a dark hallway. Black walls stretched out in both directions, further than a mind can fathom. The air hummed softly, that strange buzz you hear right before memory comes back. I take a step. It appears to be a hallway. No windows, no doors. Just a long tunnel of darkness, lit by the faint glow of masks that lined the walls. Seemed to be thousands of them. Animal faces lining the walls. Some elegant, some grotesque, some snarling, some weeping. But they all are familiar. I walk slowly. My footsteps sound louder than they should. Maybe guilt makes them heavier. Each mask whispers when I pass. There's a serpent, thin, glossy-eyed.
I was your anxiety, your twitch, your second thought. The what-ifs you let eat you alive.
Then a lion, golden, but cracked around its mane.
I was your pride, polished, loud, but built on splinters and fear of looking small.
A wolf, whose mouth was sewn shut, and tears fell from its eyes.
I was your depression, the silence you called normal, the ache that stayed long after everyone else left.
I stopped, stared at them like memorials. I wore you. Every last one of you. I told myself it was the world's fault. They made me this way. I continued walking, eyes scanning around the room. Scars and stone, but these masks. But then, as I sat there walking down the hallway, a thought came to my mind. But the truth is, the world doesn't force you to wear a mask. It merely just offers it. But we are the ones who reach for it. I passed the jackal, grinned too wide. I remember you. I liked you, and I admit it. Like armor, like power. Like if I made someone else bleed, maybe I wouldn't have to. I moved on, then came across a two-faced fox, one side smiling and the other with a snarl. Oh yeah, I told myself I was clever, manipulative, but really, I was just scared. Scared of being seen, scared of being known. The hallway began to narrow. My voice seems to get lower as I try and remember these masks, and mumbling to myself each one of them, what they were and how they changed me. Blaming this world was easier than healing. It was easier than changing. I wore pain like a crown and expected everyone else to kneel. Then stop and just let the silence sit with me. But I'm done playing king of the broken. I've had enough.
Part 3. The Vault of Shadows.
Finally, at the end of the long hall, there was a vault. No grandeur or gold. It was just a door forged in silence. Symbols carved into it, deep like wounds. I stepped towards it, each step sharper than the last. The keypad lights up. I don't hesitate to type in the numbers. 11, 1, 20. The day everything broke. The vault door opens like it remembers. Inside the room is circular. Stone walls, no shadows. Just a soft, steer glow from above. At the center, a glass case. I walked closer to it, and there it was. 0. The mask I wore once like skin. Black bones twisted into something primal. Hollow eyes wide and watching. A grin that knew too much and cared too little. Stand in front of it, staring, comfortable, nervous, unwelcome. Man, I thought you made me strong. I placed my hand on the glass. It chills me instantly. I don't want you. But you made me numb. And I let you. I swallow hard. You told me pain was a weapon. If I couldn't be loved, then I should be feared. That if I couldn't be saved, then no one else would be either. My jaw tensed, my shoulders dropped. You were a lie. But I wanted you. I wanted the excuse. I closed my eyes. I made me this way. A faint tear drops from my face onto the glass. I hurt people who didn't deserve it. I burned bridges, then mocked the smoke. I pulled my hand away. The glass fogs over as I step back, and I whisper to the glass, "You?" And stay right here. This will be your grave.
Part 4. The Mask of Redemption.
At the far end of the chamber, something else awaits me. A different mask. White, porcelain, soft-edged. It appeared to be a white rabbit, innocent, peaceful, unworn. I walked toward it like it would disappear if I blinked. They say the white rabbit leads to madness, but maybe, just maybe, it leads you back to a part of yourself you buried. I reach up, fingers trembling. I won't pretend I'm pure. Oh, the Lord knows I'm not. I've done things I cannot forget. I lift the mask of the rabbit from the wall. Maybe redemption isn't forgetting. I hold it over my face. Maybe it's living differently while carrying the weight of your sins. I take a long pause, take a long breath. I didn't ask to be part of this fight, but I'm in it. And if someone else, anyone else, is going down the rabbit hole, I will follow through as well with them. I slide the mask on. My voice is soft now, but steady. And all we go down the rabbit hole together. The chamber lights, shatters into white. The corridor disappears, and the white rabbit is born.
You still here? Well, since you're still here, thank you for tuning on in. And must I say, that was a crazy story. Who knew a white rabbit could have made such an interesting storyline? But anyway, thank you for listening to the short story, The Birth of the White Rabbit, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.